Hi everyone, it's me, maybe Jennifer. I go by Jen, if you don't know. I am starting a new, sorry, I'm already fidgeting with my hands. I am starting a new Sims 4 Legacy Challenge that's going to only be here on YouTube. I will not be streaming it on Twitch. I do have a few other legacies I stream on Twitch if you enjoy legacy challenges. Currently, the active one I'm actively streaming is the American Girl Legacy Challenge that I created. Anyways, I can link information for that in the description of this video. But this video, I'm gonna go over the Origins Legacy Challenge, which was created by Rosanna TXT. And ever since she released this, I have not been able to stop thinking about it. I am obsessed with this idea, and I really want to play it. And I wanted to play it without interruptions and interference, which can happen when you stream on Twitch with raids, emote dance parties, all kinds of things, being boozled, just random things can really slow down your progress in your game. And I wanted to do this one a lot. So this first video, I'm going to go over the challenge briefly, and then I will introduce you all to the 4 founding families, which will make sense here shortly. So let's get going. So, Origins Legacy Challenge. This was created by Rosanna TXT. The rules page that you're seeing here, I will link in the description of this video. Anything I show on screen, I will link it. So don't worry about that. So basically, Rosanna, she also has here it is, an explanation video, which I can also link for you all if you're interested. I believe her video is about 30 minutes, maybe longer. I can't remember. But she goes over things a little more in detail than I will. I'm just going to do a very brief overview. But basically, she likens this to being similar to Settlers of Catan, or Catan, I'm sorry. I've never played. I don't know how to pronounce it. So you start, let me make sure you can see. You start with a completely empty save file, aka all the worlds are empty. There's no Sims, there's no lots, everything has been bulldozed, deleted, gotten rid of. You start with 4 founding families, and you put them in starter homes, meaning you can only spend up to $20,000. I have already created my 4 founding families. They are in starter homes. I did not feel like building 4 houses. I got 4 houses from the gallery that are very cute. And let's see. She has just like a few, because this legacy is so like, you can do whatever you want with it. There's not really that many rules. My plan is to play rotationally through the 4 families. Bleh. So I will play one family for a week or 2, and then rotate to the next family. And then obviously, because the world is empty, you are trying to build community lots, like libraries, gyms, parks, restaurants, so on and so on. How you do that is from your sim families. So they have to pay for these community lots. This one's going to come in handy when we get there. At the end of every calendar year, you can move in 2 new families into your current world. You start in Willow Creek, and from there you can choose which world you want to go to next, depending on what expansion packs you have. Oops, sorry. And then right here, every 7 days you have to roll a dice, or roll a random number, and Rosanna calls it a dice of chance. And so this is to add some, spontaneity into your game and to make it interesting. Another thing that will be important here, there are locked careers. So, for example, You can't have a sim in a conservationist career until you have somebody that lives in Sulani. You can't have somebody work as a barista until you have built one cafe or bar. So, yeah, right here. One sim cannot work in the education career until they go to university. So my founding sims, when we get to them, they will all have careers that say this. There's no limitations, meaning you don't have to build something to unlock that career. Also, each world should have a cemetery. That's where your sims go after they pass away. That's easy. And then basically you can't really move into the next world until you finish the world you're on. So every lot needs a building and so on. The Dice of Chance is really cool. So it's a good mix of, you know, good things that can happen for your sims, for the town, and bad things. Like you can see this one says you lose 5,000 simoleons. There's an illness outbreak. Yes, it goes all the way up to 20 options. So if you have D&D dice and you want to roll a D20, you can do that. But you can also, if I go back, if I scroll back up, Rosanna has made a Notion tracker right here that you can get from her Ko-fi shop. I don't know how to say it. And that's what I'm going to be using to track things. And she has built into that tracker a dice rolling simulator. You could also, if you wanted to, go to like a wheel website. You can make a wheel and put these 20 options on the wheel, spin the wheel. Everybody likes wheels. Excuse me. And I believe that's all the like big things. But anyways, I'm very excited to get into this because it gives you a lot of freedom and creativity to do what you want with the families. So this is family number 1. As you can see, it's just one sim. This is Tyler Francis, pronouns he, him. Let me zoom in a little bit. I think he's very cute. He has freckles, brown hair. He's got these hazel eyes. He's a cool guy. His aspiration, he wants to be a computer whiz. Likes the colors blue and orange, programming and video gaming. Traits are geek, ambitious, and outgoing. He is a young adult. And the plan is with Tyler, he is going to be in the tech guru career. And he obviously is single. And this is going to come into play with our second family. We have the Hunt family, which includes Delaney Hunt. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. I think she's really heckin' cute. She wants to find her soulmate. She's a young adult. She likes the color pink. Her traits are geek, genius, and loyal. She's single. My plan is to have her start dating Tyler Francis. Delaney, the goal with her, she's going to be in the social media career. She has a younger sister who's a teenager. Her name's JC. JC wants to be fabulously wealthy, and she likes the color purple. Let me zoom in on her a little bit. Her traits include creative and outgoing. So these are the Hunt sisters, Delaney and JC. The Danielson family. This includes Melody. She is stunning. She is going to be an artist. So she has the painter extraordinaire aspiration. She likes the colors black, red, white, and gray, and she likes the hobby or skill of painting. Her traits are art lover, creative, and perfectionist. This is her husband, Nolan.
Ooh.
They're a good-looking couple. And the goal for him, he wants to be a writer. So his aspiration is to be a best-selling author. He likes the same colors, and he likes the writing skill. His traits are bookworm, creative, and love bug. These two have one child so far. We'll see if they have more. This is Rupert. He's a toddler, and he has the silly trait. And my idea for Rupert is because his mother is a painter, his father is a writer. My idea was that he could go into the critic career and be essentially an art critic. I thought that would be kind of funny since his parents are both in the arts professions. The Morrissey family. This is Aspen Morrissey. She's very cute. She wants to be a freelance botanist, and she loves gardening. Her traits are loves outdoors, plant lover, and family oriented. This is her husband, Maxwell. Maxwell wants to be a master chef. He enjoys cooking and baking. His traits are foodie, good, and childish because he likes to play with his two daughters. Yes, he is a girl dad. This is Diana. She is a child. She is a rambunctious scamp, and she is self-assured. The idea with Diana, let me look at my notes. I'm going to put her into the fishing career. I believe it's a part-time career in the game, but that is the plan with her because that career is not locked. And she'll be grown up before we know it. Diana has a younger sister named Kayla, who is a toddler, and she has the angelic trait. And then the idea for Kayla is that she will go into law enforcement. Again, a career that is not locked initially. And then I was also thinking, since we now have two toddlers with Kayla and then Rupert from the Danielson family, we may be able to have those two possibly start dating when they're both old enough and maybe get married. And those are the 4 founding families of Willow Creek. And I can't wait to get started with this challenge and to start playing with them. My idea is that we'll just start with Tyler because it's just him. It'll be easy for him to start working on his skills and his job, and then we'll just kind of go from there. So I was thinking we'll play Tyler for a week or 2 in game, and then we'll switch to the Hunt family, which is Delaney and her teenage sister JC. We're going to see if we can get Tyler and Delaney interested in each other and maybe date and maybe marry. And then next in the rotation would be the Danielson family, which is Melody and Nolan, the artist and the writer, and they have a toddler named Rupert. And then finally, the Morrissey family, which are Aspen and Maxwell and their 2 daughters. But I hope you all have enjoyed meeting the founding families of my Willow Creek, and I hope you tune in for the next video. Okay, bye!